Oh, hi again. Welcome to my latest video. Well, in this one, I'm going to test a product that was sent to me to do a review on. It'll be totally independent review. No money is exchanged hands here. And it is a wireless HD video setup that has both transmitter and receivers. It's supposed to be able to support 2 monitors from a remote PC wirelessly. If you actually look at the specifications, it's supposed to be able to handle an outdoor distance of about 150 meters or 500 feet. Now that has to be straight line of sight, however, outdoors. Indoors, it'll be a shorter distance, about 60 meters or about 200 feet. However, keep in mind, those distances heavily depend on trees, walls, and other possible obstructions. So let's take a look at this and see what it comes with, and we'll do some testing after that, okay? Okay, let's open this box up and see what comes in it. It's a pretty simple little cardboard box with no fancy printing or anything, which I tend to like that. The simpler the better when I'm looking at this. We open it up. The first thing we see is a user manual. Now this user manual, I've already gone through it. There's no copies online though, I'm afraid. So hopefully you can read it clearly, and I was able to, and you don't lose it. Although things are pretty straightforward in there, even if you lose it, chances are, if you've used the devices at least once or twice, you'll probably remember what to do. The only thing that gets complicated is if you need to pair the devices up again. Now, I believe they should come paired to start with, but we'll find out when we open it up and connect it up to some computers and monitors. So that's the manual. Oh, well, look at this. I didn't notice this before. It's got a really nice case to it. It's got a nice handle on it. It's well protected. It's solid. It's not too flimsy at all. It's got a single zipper on it. Let's open this up and take a look at what's inside, okay? Well, looks like it has a bunch of cables over here. Let me take these out. 3 sets of USB Type-C to Type-A. Let me see how long one of these happens to be, okay? Do my fold-over trick. That's about a foot, maybe a little bit more. So just over 2 feet maybe each. Put those aside. What do we have in here? Oh, this is a little adapter that you need when you're trying to pair it. So this little adapter here is a female-to-female HDMI connector. So you can connect the HDMI to this from each of the devices, and you can actually pair them up. And we'll talk about that in a little bit. Looks like they give you a couple of extra converters, different types of HDMI. HDMI to mini HDMI, and this one looks like an HDMI to the micro HDMI. Those are the things like used on a Raspberry Pi, for example, okay? So put those aside. That's everything in there. Let's open this up. Wow, that's really nice. It's got a really nice solid box to it with the 3 devices in it. Now the 3 devices include 2 receivers and 1 transmitter. They look exactly the same. It's hard to tell them except for reading on the printing on it. So the bottom one here is the transmitter, and then we got 2 receivers that are over here, okay? Let me take these out. Oh, they got a little protector. Looks like that's the antenna connector. I'll take them all out. The little connector pops right off. The little cover, I mean, pops right off of them. Anything else here? Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, the antennas. So each one has one of these orange and white antennas, pretty large, to be honest with you. And I bet that these plug on to, or screw on to one of the devices at this end here. That's my guess anyway, that's what's happening here. So that way you have this, and then you can bend the antenna any way you want. Okay? Sort of like any wireless router or something similar to that. Let me get all 3 of these on. Yep, and then you can put it any way you want. Okay, and then there's 3 more cables in here. These look like just small little HDMI extensions. Female at one end, male at the other end. I'm not sure if I'll need that, but we'll keep them handy, and I'll put this away for now. And that's basically everything that comes in the box. 3 cables here. I'll have to take them all apart because I'm going to need these. The way this works is, just to let you know, you have to connect USB-C to this end right here in order to provide power. There's supposed to be like a red LED that'll come on indicating that power is connected. It supposedly only uses the 5 volts. And then there is a little button here. It looks like that's the one for pairing. And like I said before, in order to pair them, we would need the receiver and a transmitter, and we'd have to connect them up through that little junction connector here. It won't be upside down, but so there we go. It'd be like this. And you use that to do the pairing, as from my understanding. But we'll go ahead and leave that for later, possibly. I don't think they'll need to be paired. It didn't say in the manual one way or the other, but I'm assuming that they are already paired. So I don't want to mess it up until I've at least tried it and see what happens. Okay? So let's go ahead now and set this up on a laptop as the transmitter and a couple of monitors, maybe my 2 main monitors over here, as receivers. Okay? And we'll see how it all works out. Okay, I have it connected at this point. What you see on the screens of my 2 monitors, it basically identifies IP address of the wireless devices, and it says it's searching for the TX transmitter. And both of them are saying that. I have them connected in the back. I am using that little extension cable. That makes it a little bit easier. And this right-hand one I have plugged into my streaming system. And then I have one on the left that I have plugged into a USB connector on the table below. So let's see what happens when I connect up the one on the transmitter, which is not done yet. I have it sitting right here. I have the extension, which I'll use, and I have the power connector, which I will use, okay? So let's go ahead and see how that works out. So let me plug this guy power connector in, right over here. And I'll plug this one right into the USB port on the laptop. So let me plug in the HDMI cable first, which looks like this one is right side up. So let me get this one right. Plug in the HDMI. Oops, gotta flip it. Okay, that's plugged in there. Let me plug this into a USB port on this same laptop. Let's see what we get. Stand back from there. Plug that in, and I see the light come on. So there's a little red light that has come on down below, right over here. And it's blinking blue. Let's see what we get here. It's blinking blue right now. Whoops. Oh, they both switched over to the same screen that's on my laptop. Okay, so it recognizes it. You see a steady blinking blue, if you look very carefully at that. And that indicates a slow blinking blue, that it is connected up. So they were paired, which is good. And it looks like they work from there. Okay, so with that, everything seems like it works. These devices tend to work. Let me do a quick demonstration of how you would pair a couple of these up separately, and then we can close it out. I'll just put that in there in case somebody is interested, and in case they lose their manual, right? So let me move ahead with that. Okay, let's pair a transmitter to a receiver. We start off with one of each. We have to have the antennas connected. We have to have power ready to be plugged into them. Okay? And we need that HDMI to HDMI adapter. 2 female connectors, put it together. So we take the transmitter, we hold down this pair button as we plug in the power. And as we wait, we will see that the blue light will start blinking. There we go, blinking rapidly. Put that down, we take the receiver. Do the same thing, hold the pair button down as you plug in the power. And then we wait to see. We should see the blue light come on as well. And it's rapidly blinking. So then we take them and we butt them together. So we're going to switch it around this way. We're going to connect this female to female connector to both of them. And when we do that, we should see that the receiver goes steady blue light, but the transmitter is a rapidly blinking. So now we disconnect the power from both. We take off the connection. We wait a couple of minutes. Let them settle out and clear out. And then we plug them in. Doesn't matter what order, we plug in the transmitter, and we plug in the receiver, and we wait to see the blue lights to come back on. And you see a slowly blinking blue light starting to come on both of them. There we go. It first went solid, and then it went slowly blinking blue. Okay? So at this point, they're paired, and we could connect them up, and it'll work fine. Let me demonstrate that, and we're ready to go. So with that, thanks for watching. Until the next time, and if you're interested in obtaining some of this equipment, again, with 2 receivers, a transmitter, and all the associated connectors you need, you'll see the link down below. So until the next time, take care, and have a great day.